That's a bop, nigga. That's a bop. First time you see me come to this live, you see me doing this shit right here. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, YouTube? Big T.O. Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Man, if you don't get your big goof ass in here and hit the bag, hit that like button for your boy, we live. Definitely need for you to smash the like button if you coming and rocking out with your boy. William Zepeda, Maxie Hughes. Definitely wanted to check this one out on a Saturday night. If you're a big fight fan like myself, you most definitely got you some popcorn, got your snacks, man, and you gonna rock out with this Zepeda Hughes fight. And of course, the co-main event, the youngster, Floyd Schofield. Excited to see him, most definitely. Hi, Yolanda Dixon. Shout out Yolanda Dixon. Hey, baby. Appreciate you joining your boy. You are just a mystery, but I love it. Of course, Floyd Schofield on the co-main event. Okay, I got you, Yolanda Dixon. I appreciate that love, man. I will be giving you the blow by blow. Thank you for joining me for sure. And of course, you know, I'm putting a few pennies on every single fight. I like to show you guys my FanDuel bet slip so you guys can see the little bit of pennies I just might lose or that I normally lose taking the crazy odds. But I be hedging, man. You know what I mean? But I want to show you all the fun ones to see. Also got the link in the chat, man, if you want to come hang out with your boy and call the fight. We rocking out with the zone tonight, and say what you will about the zone. Oh, they keep giving us cards. Right now, they're in the 9th round of the undefeated Eric Priest and Jose Sanchez. If you can remember Jose Sanchez back in 22, he had that 8-rounder with Austin Trout, even though he lost. But he's making it count against Eric Priest tonight. Now I do believe Priest is winning these rounds. But it's been fun to watch Jose Sanchez get off, I believe, the bigger, cleaner shots. We're just gonna have to see how the judges calls it tonight for sure. Make sure if you're in here, you smash that like button, man. The more you smash the like button, the more other people can come on in here who might not have the zone, who might not be privileged to see these fights, get this blow by blow commentary. So it's the 9th round again in the Priest-Sanchez fight. And I'm going to get you prepared for the co-main event. And Floyd Schofield, undefeated, big prospect, and Floyd Schofield coming up next against Suaro. And I got my bet slips. If you guys want to see those bet slips, here we go. I got to show you every single live that I'm covering. Boom. We got a 2-leg parlay, of course. I'm taking Floyd Schofield to win the fight in round 5 or 6. That was plus 550. And the main event, I'm going to take Zepeda to get Maxie Hughes out of there. Now, I know a lot of y'all going to say, man, you crazy. Maxie Hughes ain't going nowhere. Hell of a boxer. He comes to survive. But Zepeda, man, just such a fun, fan-friendly style. He gets to make a big statement by knocking out Maxie Hughes, and I think he's going to get it done tonight somewhere between rounds 4 and 6, as you can see right here. I'm in there, baby. I am in there. All right, about 40 seconds to go in the 9th round with the Priest-Sanchez. And again, Schofield, Suaro next. And I don't even think I'm saying Suaro name right. I got to be honest, I've never seen him fight. Not to me, I don't believe this is a big step up for Floyd Schofield, even though a few people feel that way. But I think this is somebody Floyd walks through. I would love to see him in something competitive, but you know, he's just been going through all of these guys, man. I want to see a real step up from Floyd Schofield real soon. Just in my opinion, but we shall see. Maybe Suarez gives him a run for his money tonight. All right, that is the end of round 9, coming up into round 10. And again, this has been all, in my opinion, Eric Priest, the undefeated fighter. I think you could have given him majority of these rounds for the better part of this fight up until now, but I do believe that Jose Sanchez landed, I believe, the bigger punches, the bigger, sharper, cleaner punches. But the volume of Eric Priest has been there, and he got off some really nice power shots early on in the fight. That first and second round, even in that first round, I thought the power could have been a problem for Jose Sanchez, as he hit him with a big right hand that kind of stumbled him. But the combination punches, the punches and bunches from Eric Priest has stood out in this fight for sure. But make no mistake about it, man, Jose Sanchez has had his success and has loaded up some big shots, and has done some damage himself. Looked great in some of these spots. But you have to give it to Eric Priest as far as punch placement and punches and bunches, man, and just landing, keeping it, really good motor, good engine. And then he's pressing and making the fight as well, as to Jose Sanchez fighting off the back foot for the pretty much the better part of this fight. Blaze in the chat, you say peace heavy. What up, baby? Appreciate you peeping in, man. Make sure you smash that like button while you in here for your boy, man. Truly appreciate it. We got Schofield's next, the co-main event, of course. William Zepeda and Maxie Hughes in the main event. I'm gonna be right here giving you the blow by blow. And if you are a gambling man and you want to see what I'm laying tonight, I got a 2-leg parlay. I'm taking Schofield to win in the 5th or the 6th, and William Zepeda somewhere between the 4th and the 6th. And again, I know y'all probably looking, you're squinting at that Maxie Hughes knockout. You're squinting. You like, fool, you crazy. I'm rolling the dice tonight, baby. All right, minute 30 to go in the 10th round. And to me, man, it's just been all of undefeated Eric Priest. It doesn't look like much is changing in the 10th. And Sanchez, I just don't think his corner has, given him, he needs to be balls to the walls right now, swinging for the fences. I think he needs to knock out the win. And it doesn't look like he's got his foot on the gas. Shout out Blaze in the chat. He said, definitely looking forward to Schofield. He's a future pound for pound champ. Man, listen, everybody feels that way about Floyd, man. If they keep him on the right trajectory, I definitely want to see him in a bigger step up for sure. You know what I mean? Keyshawn Davis got to get his Jose Pedraza out of the way. So I want to see something like that for Floyd Schofield as well. Give him, a big former champion name like a Pedraza and see what he does as well. You kind of need that measuring stick. But of course, definitely want to see what Floyd does tonight. Future's bright, man. He could very well be on that pound for pound list one day for sure. All right, that is the end of the undefeated Eric Priest and Jose Sanchez fight. Again, I like Eric Priest's chances. I thought he did the better work, but I gotta admit, I thought Jose Sanchez landed the better punches, the better power punches in this fight. We're gonna see how that fares as far as the judges go. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out with me, man. We about to get into the co-main event. And if you haven't laid anything on FanDuel and you need some ideas and you as crazy as I am and those pluses look good to you, If you want your $18 to get you 374, you can look a little something like this. Also, link in the chat, man. If you want to come hang out with your boy, if you've been wanting to hang out with your boy and talk some boxing, and you're privileged enough to be able to watch this fight tonight, hang out with me, man. Hit that link. I got you. Jump backstage. We'll talk about these fights tonight. 2-leg parlay. Floyd Schofield to win in rounds 5 or 6. And Zepeda, I'm taking Zepeda for the knockout over Maxie Hughes, the durable Maxie Hughes. I see him touching that canvas tonight or getting stopped tonight between the 4th and the 6th round. I think Zepeda's coming to pour it on. All three favors and judges in favor of undefeated Eric Priest, as I expected. I think those power shots from Jose Sanchez just came too far in between, and the pressure and the punches and bunches and the flurries and the combination punching from Eric Priest most definitely got him through this 10 round of the night for sure. I like Eric Priest though. Definitely want to see more for him. Shout out to Zone, man. Again, just giving us cards so you can watch these guys continuously stay active. You can watch these guys develop. I liked it. I like that Marquise Western fight with your boy Sweet T. Oh my goodness. Bo Mac Mike got him one in the cruiserweight division. Definitely like that kid. Only one loss. I want to see what else he comes with. But these are the guys we got to be paying attention to, man. Your future stars. And we got to definitely build up the light heavyweight and the cruiserweight division, man. I want to see some excitement out of there, man. Shout out to Hot Rod, too, for what he was able to do against Beretta, even though Beretta's definitely long in the tooth at 42 years old. That made him have a common opponent with Dimitri Bivol and with a knockout, both having a knockout over Beretta. And that kind of puts Hot Rod's name, Kalajic name, up there in the conversation. You know what I'm saying? His name's is in the conversation. If I'm Kalajic, I'm calling out David Benavidez, even though I know a lot of people don't want that Benavidez smoke. You know, you want to make this, for me, I just want them to make this division exciting, man. And Sweet T able to get the 2nd round knockout tonight, man. It was crazy. Ngannou. What they talking about Ngannou, man? I don't want to see no more Ngannou. They about to be talking about Ngannou in the cage. Keep him out the boxing ring. He done over there. He has gotten washed. We don't want to see no more of Francis Ngannou in the boxing ring, bro. He already skipped the line and made a ton of money in 2 fights that he didn't deserve. I ain't mad at the hustle though, but the buck need to stop right here. For sure. Make sure you smash that like button if you're hanging out with your boy. We are approaching this Floyd Schofield fight. They're just doing some commercials right now. We're about to get to the co-main event. If you like Schofield in this fight by knockout, let me know in the chat. If you got any predictions, I'll share with you guys my predictions. If you laid some bets, let me know what you laid. Maxie Hughes. A lot of people picking Maxie Hughes to win tonight. I just can't. I can't see it. Zepeda's gonna pour it on thick, in my opinion. I think he gets Maxie Hughes out of there. I can't see it. And of course, they felt like he was robbed in his last fight with your boy. Um, but Zepeda's a different monster, in my opinion. Joe Calzaghe. Oh shit. Oh, we got my man Blaze backstage. That's what's up. What up? What up? What up, boss?
What's
Blaze in
up?
the
What's
building.
up, man?
Let me see if your audio good.
Yeah, my audio is good. I gotta jump off the
You
yeah.
sound good over here.
All right, cool.
Hey, welcome to the show, man. I
All right.
appreciate you jumping on, bro. Tell everybody who you
Oh
are and where
man,
you
this
from.
all right, man. My name's Blaze. I'm from Northwest, Seattle area. Now I stay in Puyallup, in a home with my beautiful wife and kids on my patio, man. Seeing you jumping in, man, seeing you, talk live about the boxing and then young Schofield coming up. So I was like, hey, perfect timing. Then you dropped the StreamYard link and I was like, come on, man, let me rotate with you.
There you go. Hey, man. Hey, it's a pleasure and an honor to have you here, man. For sure. Did you lay
Yeah,
anything on
absolutely.
tonight?
Oh no, no, no! I'm not a bet man. I take calculated risks. I'll,
See.
if anything, I'll be trading forex or something. I'll put it
No,
in the market and day trade or something. But
okay.
I did see your bet, and it'd be real interesting. I mean, if you're gonna bet $18 to make like 374, you feel me? You
Yeah.
can't really
You know,
lose on that. Hey, you throw it up. Hey, it's almost
yeah,
like
roll the dice, baby.
paying a mini pay-per-view. You feel me? Yeah,
That's
roll the
all.
dice.
Yeah.
Schofield's the right guy to roll the dice on.
Right. How you seen that fight going tonight, man?
Yeah.
Schofield versus your
Hold
boy,
on,
the
I
step
lost
up
my
from
audio with you again. Can you say it again?
Okay, go ahead. Take your time. Can you hear me?
All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, I can
You
hear
you
you.
you loud and clear over here.
Yeah, so I didn't hear your question.
I said, how you like the step up fight for Schofield tonight, and what are you expecting from Schofield?
I'm just watching, man. I'm just being an observer. I think he's up and coming. I think you could just see with the fundamentals and just, how dynamite he is in the ring. He looks like a superstar in the making. He really does. Like he really, from the eyeball test, him. I think Kid Austin. I like Keyshawn Davis as well. His upcoming boxers, really looking like they're gonna make their name wherever they stay at in their divisions.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's a big fight that of course, Floyd, Kid Austin, Schofield, and Keyshawn Davis is something that they trying to really build right now. Even though Floyd Schofield's been calling out actually Shakur Stevenson. Uh, but I like him. I like what Golden Boy's doing with Floyd Schofield. So it's going to be interesting to see how he handles this guy tonight. If he can blast him and walk right through this guy, this is supposed to be another step up. Then I think it's time to start talking about Schofield, who's actually ranked in all. I want to say all four sanctioning bodies now. It's time to see him step it all the way up.
And I look at it like, I understand boxing and I respect the business of the sport as well, right? You got a lot of these guys is a lot of prospects and a lot of superstars in the making, like, and so I'm not necessarily meaning about ducking, but you know, these guys coming up early, I think business aspect wise, them guys getting a little more fights under their belt, it makes for a bigger fight for more money when they fight later on. I'm not into
Oh yeah,
necessarily the ducking Schofield, young and up and coming, right? And these guys are building their names and they got great, pedigree. And I know running them into each other early like this, man, somebody gonna lose. Somebody gonna lose
yeah,
bad clashing like that. But when it comes to like, like I said, when it comes to like Shakur's up there with Dev and all that, he didn't had enough fights now to re be in the mix. Now, if Kid Austin and these guys wanna climb that tree with Shakur, right? I think, if they take that fight, I can respect it. But I think like Keyshawn, he's a little early, just like with Kid Austin and Schofield. I think they need to just continue to, build because their stature, their superstar status, if they fight later on in their careers, it's big money for all of them. And it, they'll be on pound for pound list, so they'll be higher in the rankings in their division. And I would look to see them go. I would want to see them in title fights, essentially. I would want to, if that's the earliest they was gonna fight, I would want to see them in. I would want to see them matchups fighting for a belt.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I 100% agree. And the only thing is you when you look at these guys now, they're inching their way up. These are all top
Yeah.
15, and now at least for Keyshawn Davis, and I can't remember which two sanctioning bodies, top 10 for Floyd Schofield. So
And so
look, they
and
did
and,
the
and so
legwork.
that's there you have it. There you have it. Like,
Yeah.
and then
So
that's where I have no
once you start
argument. If you're
crunching
talking
those,
about their top
yeah,
10,
yeah,
once you in the rankings,
it's
once you
time to
top
do that
10
work.
in them alphabet boys, you with all the smoke. But like I said, what I do respect is the business side too. Like, that's show you how good they are. Because it's early in their careers, they're already ranked, right? And so, I'm looking at the business side too, with the model of them really trying to get monetized. I want to see these kids make their money. That's why I respect,
Mm,
love or hate or whatever they want to talk about Devin Haney Promotions and his dad. Like, them guys is putting themselves in position to where they're getting the lion's share of their
it's a
bread.
bad.
And and I don't know about, like you said, they being real in the dark about the numbers when he fought Regis, right? But make no mistake, what we seen, they sold out that arena down there in Oakland. So I've been thinking about this too. Maybe I want your perspective on this, Heavy. How do you
Go ahead.
sell out an arena, 18 plus thousand people in that arena, right? And your pay-per-views is like 30,000. I don't see it. It gotta be more. If you fill up a whole arena
You
and
know,
people are paying that top dollar to get into that arena, I'm thinking you would now I do know the technology, because like I choose when they fight, I actually choose because I had the
yeah,
resources. I'm blessed. I come from the mud, right? But now I'm executive
yeah,
director of a nonprofit organization, running multiple businesses. I got resources. I'm blessed. So I buy the pay-per-view. I buy it to
right.
support,
And
to
you want to
support these
support the
fighters.
sport. Yeah,
I want to support the sport, but I do know how easy and accessible, boy. I can stream for free any fight on any
yeah,
Saturday if I want to. And so
with great
because I know
quality.
how easy it is with great quality, exactly, you're getting great quality. And so because I know how easy it is, I think it might be just the market just dead as far as with the pay-per-view and for the numbers like
Here's the
that. I
thing.
mean, they say Ryan and Tank did 1 million, but we ain't seen nobody do nothing big since then.
Yeah, it's got a lot to do with the popularity, because everybody's not privy to certain resources to gain access to these fights. So a lot of people are just forced to buy it if they want it and they want it in great quality. Um, the explanation for him, selling out in the Bay, it's because it's his hometown. A lot of people, or supposedly his
Yeah.
hometown, a lot of people was gonna come out and support him there. If he's not probably gonna sell out the Barclays with Regis, you know what I'm saying? But in the Bay to come out and
Yeah.
support they came out to support Deb, you know what I'm saying? And by no means were those high end tickets. I don't know if you knew what those tickets
Yeah,
was
for
going
sure, for
for, but
sure,
I
for
think,
sure.
a nosebleed ticket to go see Tank Davis is like 350. So to go see Dev out there in the
Yeah.
Bay, I think it was like 70, $80. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Uh,
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
so
I hear you. I
that's
hear
an
you. I hear
explanation
you.
for that. Now, as far as the pay-per-view numbers, to be honest, he's just not that popular. It's a reason why Canelo is going to average 500,000-600,000 pay-per-view buys. Tank's going to average two or
Most
three
definitely.
hundred thousand. You know what I'm saying? The pay-per-views that speak for itself, man. That just got something to do with your popularity. And unfortunately for Devin, he doesn't have the fan favorite style, right? People come out to see they
I
want to come,
know.
they
I
can
know.
knockouts from
And
Canelo.
I'm a boxing fan. I love Tank. I love the
No,
knockout. I love the excitement and all that. But I love the pure science, man. The sweet
right?
science, man. I
Yeah, yeah,
really
man.
do.
I love the sweet
You know,
sign. What he was able to do against Regis Prograde, oh my God, it
beautiful,
was beautiful.
beautiful.
Real quick,
Mwah.
I don't know if you're watching right now. We got
Yeah.
Floyd Schofield
Yep.
interviewing with his pops. Man, his pops' voice is something about his pops' voice. That's it.
He sell younger than the sun, man. That's what I see in the
Yeah,
comments
he
on it, man. He
does.
sell
And
younger than the
he's
sun.
a Bill Haney Jr. for sure. But they're making announcements now.
Yeah,
Floyd Schofield and I can't pronounce this dude's name. I want to call him Swero.
yeah, bro. You gonna have to listen to
S
the announcer too.
U.
I said I'm gonna have to catch the announcer.
Yeah. Okay, they already made the announcement. Let me see if I can catch a.
The three judges scoring at ringside: Eric T, Chris Migliore, and Dave Moretti. And inside the
Okay,
ring,
so that's the dude that did the
I want to.
Marquis. You see the two sweet. I mean the sweet tea and Marquise Weston fight. That was a good one.
No, I wasn't tracking it.
Oh,
he weighed an officially 135 pounds and in 14 fights, holds a record
this
of
kid's
13
13-1.
Are
victories.
they?
So again, they said it's a nice step up for Floyd Schofield. But we're gonna see because I ain't
And
really
he's active.
seen.
This is his second fight in 87 days.
That's good. All right, here we go, fight fans. If you're joining us, make sure you smash that like button, man. Appreciate my guy Blaze. He's hanging out with me. He's gonna call the fight with me. If you don't mind sticking around, bro, that's cool with me. Make sure
Absolutely.
you smash that like button. Jump in here. The link is in the chat if you want to hang out with us. Floyd Schofield, 16-0.
12 big wins coming by way of knockout. He is
12 KOs.
I think he might get him earlier than 5. I think he might get him out of here earlier than 5. Heavy.
You think so? I think
I
what did
don't. Like I
what did
said, I'm just watching.
I got him at 5 or 6. He might get him out of that.
Okay.
I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, because it said supposedly another step up. And I didn't do any research on this kid, so we're gonna see.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been so caught up in the Ryan and Haney hype, I almost didn't really recognize that Schofield had a fight today. I've been looking for him.
Oh yeah, man. I've been waiting on this one. Man. I knew it was coming this either this week or next week. I was happy it was this week.
Yeah, most definitely. And then I just want to really focus on. I know a lot of platforms focus on like the main names, but I think it's important for us to really highlight and track the prospects, who we got the
Well, yeah, that's what
eyeballs
the
on, and we're gonna
hardcore
see
box.
this up and coming. Yeah,
Yeah, the hardcore fans gonna track the youngins, man. All right, here we
yeah.
go.
But the
Center of the
youngins,
ring.
here we go.
Floyd Schofield. I'm gonna just go with Swirro or Swaro.
It's Swirro.
In the black trunks, Floyd in the black and red. And not much of a fill out process. Swirro is coming out shooting that jab, kind of. He's getting it out here, trying to garner
Yeah,
some
he's
respect
aggressive.
from Kid Austin. Kid Austin got some bounce in his footwork.
Yeah, they finding each
Filling
other's
out.
range. Like they both here to fight. They both here to fight tonight.
There go Floyd with a 1-2, a one down the middle, followed by the left hook. Looked like the left hook could have grazed him. Here comes Swirro. 3-punch combination. Back to the stick from Swirro. Overhand right from Swirro. That looked like it grazed the temple of Floyd. There's another right. Then a 1-2 down the middle from Swirro. He came to fight. Big left hand from
He
Floyd
came to
Schofield.
fight.
Missed
Yes, yeah.
back to the ring.
You know, Swirl's keeping his
Ooh,
jab out there. He's keeping it and active. There we go.
big right left
Oh,
hook from
oh.
Floyd Schofield. That might
Swinging
have
for the
buzzed
fences.
Swirlo. Minute 19 to go in the first. A couple of big left hooks from Floyd Schofield. Maybe that's got the respect that he was looking for. Swirlo a little bit reluctant to. He ain't pumping that jab out as much now. Okay, Swirlo look like he's
Schofield
trying to
looks like
regain that.
he's taking his time.
Oh, another big
Schofield looks
left
like he's
hand.
staying in range. Oh, big left hand. The double up. Oh, he's hurt.
No,
Oh, he's holding.
for 50 seconds to go. He's hurt, holding on to Schofield for
Down.
dear life right now. I don't know if he's going to make it out of his first
No,
round. He's got to hold on right now.
Yeah. At least get a knockdown. He might get knocked down. That's what it's looking like. It's looking like he's in trouble. Let's see what type of experience Schofield got to take his time with it.
30 seconds. Schofield's got his man in trouble. He got
Oh,
cobwebs.
he's
There's
looking.
another
Oh,
big left hand.
oh, leather left. Oh,
Swervo trying to get his bearings. There's another clinch. 10 seconds to go in the first. Was that a
there was a
headbutt?
clash. Yeah, there was a head clash.
Damn, I seen
Head clash.
Floyd fights
Bad
back.
cut. Is it a cut?
Looked like it too. Looked like it's a cut.
Oh, Schofield. Yeah, he cut himself. And that's what I was going to
Who
say
cut
coming
himself?
out this round. Schofield got eager and he rushed in and caught the headbutt. I was wondering if he was going to take his time to plant his punches. He was going in for the kill. While he was going in for the kill, Swervo was looking to clinch. They caught a nasty headbutt.
Nasty headbutt,
You know,
yep. It looks like that cut is
nasty
right
cut.
over the right eye.
Right over the eye too. Hopefully it don't drain into
man,
his
that's
eye. It looks like
bad.
usually when they're on the side, usually a cut
Side
like
is
that on the
cool.
sides, all right. Yes, right on top of it. You know, I'm
That's
interested
right
to see if
over
he got the wherewithal with the cut to stay disciplined and really take advantage and try to get this fight out early so that the doctors won't be, scrutinizing him.
Yeah. We'll see what kind of cut man he got too. If he can patch him up and keep him going, we'll see what
That's a
kind of
nasty
quality
cut,
cut
though.
man he got. Yeah, it's open. It's definitely open.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
nasty. It's nasty.
it looked like he hit him on the cheek or was that the forehead?
It looked like he clashed the forehead. Let's see.
Forehead.
Bang, yep.
All right, here we go. Round 2. Now Floyd with the nasty cut over the right eye. That could be a time-sensitive thing. Let's see if he's eager to get the knockout. Swervo looked like he's cleared the cobwebs. And now he's back pumping out that jab. He's got to be weary of that left hand. And if I'm Swervo, I would at
Schofield
least
just switched. Schofield just switched from southpaw to orthodox.
Orthodox, yeah.
Maybe it might be because of the cut. Now he switches back to southpaw. I really like this kid.
From Swervo, look, you see that? Another big left hand from
he caught him with straight. He's
Swervo you gotta at least circle away from the left hand, my guy.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna make it. I think this is gonna be over in the next couple rounds. Schofield just seems like he's a step ahead of him.
And it seems like that because he keeps landing his left hand. If Swervo is paying attention, he'd at least
he's eating them.
Or at least,
then the Swervo don't have any power when he shoots. There we go. Nice right by Swervo.
Yeah, Swervo in that orthodox style is keeping that right hand down. At least hold the phone, bro. You're getting hit with the left hand. Hold the phone.
Yeah, he's keeping his hand down. He's keeping his right hand down when he shoots his jab.
Yeah, hold the phone. Put that right hand up in the high guard.
Yeah, he's susceptible all night. The left steer all night.
Yes, and when Floyd Schofield is explosive. When he explodes with that combination, that one followed by that left hook, it's a beautiful thing to watch.
Yeah, he sits on his punches. Once he gets in, once he gets established, he sits on his punches.
30 seconds left in the second round. If you just joined us, smash that like button. Floyd Schofield hurt Swervo in the first round with a series of huge left hooks. Then he was able to catch him in the second round as well with a big left hook. Had Swervo hurt again. Oh, now the referee is deducting a point for what was that for? Clinching?
I think it might have been for the clinching. I think it might have been for the clinches.
Yeah, it could have been excessive
back
clinching.
of the head. Oh, lead left, orthodox. Hey, man, this kid's nice. He
Yeah, man.
switches stance seamlessly. He switches stances. That's what I love him. My favorite boxers right now, I do like I said, I still like Shakur, but obviously Terrence Crawford pound for pound, and then
Yep.
Boots Ennis. And what I
Boots
like
Ennis
about them guys is that they switch
switches.
stances and they punish
Yeah.
you in both stances. It's not like they switch and they favor one side or another. They can punish you and
Yeah.
it's strategical with his range. And so it seemed like with Schofield, he had got the headbutt, and it seemed I thought he was switching to get the range to switch the other way so that it takes further
Yeah.
length to get to that cut. But he's cooking. He's switching stances to for offense more so than defense, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah. He most definitely cooking. That's for damn sure. And
And so what I
what I
see is
like
that I
about
don't
him
I
is
don't think he respects. Oh, go ahead, Heavy.
I'm about to say what I like about him is just the explosiveness, man. Um, I'm not sure if him switching uh, 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 was meaningful to give Suarez a different look because he's had success out of the southpaw with the left hook, but the explosiveness to me is what's winning this fight for Floyd Schofield.
Absolutely. And then when he switched to orthodox, he came explosive with the lead left hook. So that's what I liked about when he switched. When he
Yeah,
did switch, when he switches right here, when he goes
yeah, you,
orthodox, he's looking for that lead left hook with bad intentions. See,
Suarez,
it's a
you
miss, but
just
that's what he's going for.
you got to put your
Swirl
defense up,
Swirl
Suarez.
has nothing, and Swirl has nothing that Schofield respects right now.
Nathan, absolutely nothing, and he's refusing to put his dukes up.
Even his
Center
offense
of the
is weak.
ring.
He's more sticking it out there. He's not looking to really hurt Schofield, and he's eating those lefts.
Now he's landing. He's doing a great job using his jab, but the jab is just not effective. There's a right hand from Suarez.
It,
He's
it's
doing
not it's not a deterrent. It's not a deterrent.
it.
His jab stops Schofield's rhythm at best, but it doesn't put Schofield in a defensive mode. He's trying to attack through that jab.
And he doesn't have the power to garner any kind of respect from Schofield. That's big in this fight too. That's a big factor. And Schofield just looks
Absolutely.
massive, man. He looks way bigger than Swervo. Like this, like little
Yeah.
brother, big brother. Look at the head and the arms of Schofield compared to Swervo.
Yeah.
Ooh, that
Yeah.
left
Most
hand.
definitely.
That would kill.
Yeah. I think
Back to the
Schofield should
center.
just more take his time and set it up. He's going in. If he's swinging for the fences, he's just trying to get him out of there. I think if he settles down, establishes his jab a little bit more, go to the body, I think he can break him down to where he's standing there to really finish him off with that explosive power. And
I
that's what I
like
was
that
going to say. The
assessment.
cut man's pretty good. That cut was pretty deep, but it hasn't been leaking. So, shout out to his cut man.
It doesn't look like it's been a factor. Now, I like the way Swervo
Ooh.
is trying to keep this fight in the center of the ring. I think if he can manage to stay off those ropes and don't let Floyd, get in a real good rhythm and have to kind of explode into those left hands, then you can pretty much maybe try to start timing Floyd Schofield. But in the meantime, you got to hold the phone. You have to, right there with that high guard. Keep your guard up,
Yeah,
man.
but
And
he
he's getting home with
he has no under,
it.
he has no understanding of it. He's been keeping his hands down all night.
And I'm
Like
talking
it's a bad
about
habit.
the biggest weapon for Floyd Schofield so far has been his left hook, and this dude refuses to put his right guard up. It's baffling, to be honest, bro. Man,
Yeah,
somebody in this
yeah,
corner
he's
there
got
should
he's
be
picking up
telling
bad
him,
habits.
bro, you are getting whooped with this left hook and this left hand. Put your fucking guard up. At least
Yeah,
let
I
him
don't think
catch
he
some
got it.
blood.
It's It's habitual. It's habitual. He's shooting the jab, and then he's dropping his right hand. It's like as he shoots his jab, he literally is lowering like his right hand. It's not up. It's not up in the foam. He's not having the foam at all. And he obviously
Yeah,
he's missing these calls because they're coming straight at him. And Schofield's looking for that
absolutely.
left both ways, orthodox and southpaw. He's
And a
starting
lot
off
of times you'll
orthodox.
see guys keep their hands down like that because they're significantly faster than their opponent, and that's just not the case. Floyd's hand
Exactly.
speed is faster, bro. So you're gonna have to keep your
And
guard up.
range. And
Yeah,
range. He keeps he keeps his guard down. He's not testing range. He's putting himself in position to get hit. Usually those who are skilled who had their hands down, they're out of range.
and here come the ref taking another point. Now we in the fourth, 2 minutes 27 seconds into the fourth, and the antics out of Swirl is crazy. He just picked Floyd Schofield up out of like a headlock and dropped him in the center of the ring. 2:27 to go in the fourth. And now that is 2 points deducted from Swirl, one in the second and one in the fourth, if I'm not mistaken. Swirl just frustrated from the explosiveness of Floyd. When Floyd does decide to come in, nothing's there to stop him.
Oh,
There you go.
super
More
left
people.
hand. Oh, here we go. He's gonna get disqualified. He's gonna get
Yeah, he finished.
disqualified. He's gonna get disqualified. And that's just a testament to Schofield just banging him with those lefts. Schofield swinging for the fences.
Yeah, he is. He wants to get a knockout of the year.
Yeah, most
Y'all in here,
definitely.
man. Make sure you
I
smash
just
that
wish
like
the
button.
corner.
We in the fourth round,
I
buck
wish this
40 to go. Go ahead, Blaine.
No, I was just saying. I just wish his corner allows tell Schofield to settle down, get to the bases, get a good jab in. Set something up for the left. He's simply going for it. Now it doesn't help that Swirl just gives it to him. So it's hard for Schofield to not just see it right with his hand down and dude not giving any type of offensive pressure to deter Schofield from going in.
Yeah. And poor footwork from Swirl. Again, he needs to be circling away from that left hand. He needs to have his guard up, and or at least show me some pivot or some lateral movement. It's just it's so much missing from his game right now in this fight. It's ridiculous, man. At this point, I just feel he's overmatched with Floyd Schofield, and he definitely doesn't have the equalizer and the power to garner any kind of respect. It's all Floyd Schofield through 4.
Yeah, this definitely doesn't look like a step up in competition. Swirl has too many flaws in his fighting style.
So in the last two fights, Sparrow has had a total of 5 points deducted in 2 fights. And we're not done yet. No. If you like fouls, this is the fighter for you. Look, you've heard me in the past saying I like fighters.
Here we go, Schofield orthodox. He's looking for something big with the left.
Oh, we done made it to the 5th, baby. Make it out of here. Now you can end them in this round and 5th for the 6th.
Big left toward the end of that particular round. And like you said, Heavy is always there. His hands down all the time. Like I said, I'm interested to see what his corner again coming into these mid rounds. If they can get Schofield to really just be patient, really set up the left. He's leading with the left. He's either orthodox, really leaning with the left and jabs or hooks, or he's southpaw, literally winding it up for the haymaker. I would love for him to set it up. Love for him to go to the body. Kind of mix it up. Swirl already keeps his hands down. Make him worry about that body and then really be able to, put the finishing touches on that left. That's always there. That's going to be there for him all night.
Absolutely. I agree, man. 100%. Definitely agree. All right. Entering the 5th round, it's been all Floyd Schofield with a gang of left hands. That's been his weapon of choice versus Swirl. And now it's just a matter, like Blade said, of just setting up the left hand a little bit better now. and getting that big KO. I think we can. I think we all can feel it coming.
Oh, got him. Oh, he's hurt. Oh, he's hurt
He
bad.
hurt.
He's clean. He hit him clean on the
Hey,
chin.
what? That what you doing, ref? Damn, ref. Man, he doing too much, man. Move out the way, ref.
Yeah, he done
Ref.
saved him. He had him. He
Yeah.
had him. He clipped him on his chin hard. It was over. Schofield knows though. Schofield knows. Like I said, I would love for his corner to tell him just settle in, set it up.
Ooh, there you go. Beautiful left hand.
Left. Yeah, this is about to be over. Look, you called it right. It's gonna be 5th or 6th. This is about to be over. If the ref don't stop it, if his corner don't stop it, it's near.
Buck 48 to go in the 5th. And it's an ugly fight, man. They can't get more than one series of back and forth going before Swervo clinches. And Swervo back in the center of the
Schofield.
ring.
Schofield looks like he's, a little bit tired, gaining some breath to, come with a big nasty burst.
Mm-hmm. Y'all in here, man. Make sure you smash the like button for your boy if you're hanging out. We in the 5th round with a minute to go. Schofield versus Swervo. It's been all Schofield with left hand as his weapon of choice. And wow.
Fight's over. Just like I told you, the ref stopped it. He's just too much.
Yes,
He disqualified him.
disqualification. Wow. The DQ.
I think there was a good call in the ref, man. I can't complain with that. I can't complain with that. Swerve was doing too much, and if it would have lasted, he didn't show any type of indication that he was going to be able to compete with Schofield throughout this bout.
Man, what the hell? If you just joining us, man, the Floyd Schofield Swervo fight. Swervo has been disqualified for some pretty crazy antics. He's been doing excessive clinching, and then he gotten to the point where he's been trying to kind of grapple and throw and pick up Floyd Schofield every chance he can get. And the refs already took him 2 points, and it looks like he's had enough, and he gets the disqualification in the 5th round. I ain't never quite seen a fight like this, Blaze.
No, I've never seen a disqualification just on clinches, right? Just on aggressive clinches. And they were saying that, he's got 5 points taken in his last 2 fights.
That's
Including this fight. So
crazy.
he had like 3 the previous fight. So he has a history of,
Yeah.
fighting like this. The ref could have let it go, but the ref gave him plenty of warnings. He took points. There was times when he broke it up where he could have took a point for the same reasons he took earlier. But
I think the explosiveness and Floyd coming in so hard, maybe that's what he's complaining about. Maybe he thought Floyd was leaning with the head. But, every time he came in, either he went low or Floyd went low. And then he clinched, just like we're seeing right now in the replay.
It was a low blow. That was a low blow. That was a low blow right there in the clinch. I was wondering why he stopped it for that particular clinch. Yeah, it was a low blow. Uppercut.
Yeah, that was low. I just don't. Yeah. That was weird, man. That's a weird fight from Swervo. He was obviously losing. He obviously had no answer for the left hand. And I know the frustration probably was setting in. He was hurt several times. And I think he was just kind of looking for a way out of this fight. Now,
So what's up? They killed your parlay with this call, huh?
with this,
Disqualification.
hold up, let me see. Nope, I won to win the fight in round 5
Come
or
on.
6, not by anything.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's,
Not by knockout. Yep. Okay. Yep.
so I put it right there for everybody to see, man. That's why I bet to win the fight in round 5 or 6. And he won in 5, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Scratch ticket. Like I said, I don't
Yes,
gamble. I
sir.
see that 18 for 374, and I was like,
Yeah.
that's a good bet.
So
Schofield, that's a good bet.
that cash out option, it should still be there for me, and it probably is like at least $1 and some change. So the last time I was live, I picked shit, I can't remember, but I cashed out. I won and I cashed out. I might cash out tonight too.
Listen, man,
Matter of
18 to
fact, let me see.
374, man, you cash out, man. You
Yeah.
cash out. Listen, you cash out. You hear me?
Now,
Real
bro.
talk.
Yeah.
You cash out. And with those, shoot, all your parlays for the next, you can parlay and lose with $18 for the next
You feel
15,
me?
what is it, 10, 15 fights and still be in profit.
Yeah,
No,
yeah. I look, I'm in profit right now. I've been in profit.
that's what I'm trying to tell you. I know that's what I'm trying to tell you. I like it. I like it. You know, I'm with the low risk, high reward. Like I said, I'm
Oh,
not a
so
gambling
see,
person. And it's what they talking about.
I'm about to put it up on the screen for you.
He had a reputation coming into this fight for some dirty tactics. How aware were you of that reputation coming in? I was pretty aware, but he didn't really start off dirty. So, I was like, maybe, he changed. But like I said, he did what he had to do to survive. He got out the ring unscathed. I heard him a couple of times. But, yeah, I didn't expect him to be, that dirty trying to pick me up and everything. I had to literally put my weight on him so he wouldn't pick me up.
Damn, I still think Williams Zepeda gets. I think he gets him out of there. I think he gets him out of there, bro. I'm finna cash out
What's up?
though.
You betting on? Yeah, cash out, man. You won, man. Listen, if you ain't sure on that one, listen, man, you won.
Yeah, I'm finna cash out now, bro.
Yeah, cash out. Just enjoy that fight. You know.
Yeah, hell yeah. Let me see something real quick.
Yeah, nah, that was a good bet. I was surprised you got them type of odds with Schofield because I like, as far as like I said, he's a superstar in the making. He got it all, and what we got him to see the showcase with tonight was his power with that left hand. He has serious, devastating power with that left hand.
He does. And the only reason
And
why they
what?
gave me those kind of odds is because I picked the rounds. Yeah, baby.
Yeah,
When you
exactly. The
pick the
rounds.
rounds, you
Yeah,
get some.
yeah, yeah. You
Now I
get
think
crazy. You get crazy
Floyd Schofield
rounds.
was
Yeah.
like -8 or -650 tonight, some shit like that, -700.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. So you parlay 2 round predictions, and that's how you bubble like that.
Yeah. Get them like that. That's how I got them.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna show y'all real quick on the jump.
He was looking for a way out though when he's doing those things in the ring.
So I cashed out, man. So the 18, if you can see it, the $18, which would have got me 374 for the Williams Zepeda in round 4 through 6, 4, 5, or 6. But being that I got the green check for the Schofield, that gave me 8. I won 95.87. So I just cashed that out. I'll take
Yeah.
that.
Nah. I mean, come on, take that. Take that.
Take
Ain't
that.
no point
I
in,
got
it's yeah. Sometimes when
yeah,
you
give
get
me my
greedy, they say you snatch victory. You snatch victory out of you snatch defeat out of the jaws of victory, right?
you feel me?
No.
That's exactly what I just did. Shout out my guy, my Aussie family, Mark Wayne. He said, good morning to you and Blaze. It's morning time way out there in Australia. Appreciate you, Mark. Good morning or good evening
Peace,
to
Mark.
you from the States, baby. Hopefully you're getting ready to watch this main event for Zepeda, Maxie Hughes. Now I'm gonna double back and put a couple bucks on this
I believe the
Zepeda
top guys
Maxie
ain't
Hughes.
gonna be as dirty as him. So. Congratulations, Split. Thank you.
So they're saying that Schofield's ranked number 4.
And what sanctioning body? The WBA, because that's one of the
I
little
didn't hear
belts.
sanctioning body, so I got to do a little bit. I got to do a little bit of research.
WBA. That's
Yeah.
one of the little belts.
Yeah, so they got him ranked 4. So like you said, he's eligible for the top contenders. Again, like I said, him fighting the other names, him fighting Shakur, him fighting Keyshawn Davis, Kid Austin, any of those individuals clashing, any of them young prospects clashing with each other, I would. Well, Shakur obviously is not a prospect; he's a champion. I would want them to be fighting for the belt. If they're gonna put it on the line, I would love for them guys to clash. If they're gonna clash this early in their career for a title,
For sure, absolutely. Make sure you smash that like button too, man. If you ain't here rocking with us, man, I got 9 of y'all. At least have like 9 likes. What's up, baby? Can you have your charger? Yes, you can. My college baby in here. Come on, you want to come out here and say hey?
Potentially on the line. Max Hughes is a big underdog coming into this fight.
Yeah, to my live. This is my college baby. I'm a freshman.
Everybody who's watching it, that little bit.
She's responsible for all of my graphic designs.
yeah, for sure.
My business major student.
Come on, my oldest daughter's 16.
Oh yeah. Oh, so yeah, I feel your pain, brother. Feel your pain. 16. That's when you
Listen,
really start.
you know what it is. Oh no, she homeschooled.
Oh, she is.
She homeschooled.
Oh, that's what's.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can keep her tight then.
Beating them down and stopping Max Hughes. Yeah, I'd like to
All right, so you got William Zepeda. He's minus 380 for a knockout.
He's all wrong for you.
And then he's plus 550 if he goes the distance. I think I can hear your TV, bro. Might want to turn your TV down just a little bit.
Oh yeah, sorry about that, brother.
Cool, just a little bit. There you go. That's perfect.
Yeah, most deaf.
And so I'm gonna go with the odds here. A lot of people like Maxie in this fight. I just throw a little $10 on it that it goes the distance. Then again, let me see.
Zepeda has there been any talks with Zepeda possibly fighting Shakur? I think I might have heard his name.
Man, they've been trying. Shakur been trying to make that fight. It didn't work. It didn't happen. I think he went out to him like the second person he went out there. Zepeda to win the fight.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember when Shakur challenging everybody, ranked down the list to ultimately find a dance partner.
Yeah.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Bet just $5 to win $150 in bonus bets if your team wins. Action's so good, why bet big?
So Max Hughes, he's 26-6-2. Maxie Hughes.
Say that again. What'd you say? I'm sorry.
Maxie Hughes is 26. Oh, Maxie Hughes, 26-6-2, 5 knockouts.
Yeah. That's his record.
No. I'm talking about his record.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put $10 on Williams Zepeda to get him out there 11th or 12th. What you say now?
And he let. No, I was just noticing. I remember, as I recall, he last fought George Kambosos Jr. and in that controversial bout, where some argue.
Yeah, Maxie Hughes won that fight, man. Yeah, Maxie Hughes won that Kambosos fight, man. That was some bullshit. Maxie Hughes won. They robbed him. He's supposed to be the IBO champ right now.
Yeah.
Maxie's supposed to be the IBO champ right now, man. He's supposed to have that little bullshit belt. A lot of people don't know too. They don't know I got the IBO belt down here at the bottom back here too.
Okay, that's the bottom one.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the bottom.
I
All the way
see
at
you
the
got that
bottom.
WBC. I see you got that ring. I see that IBF.
Yeah.
That's at the top, ain't it?
Yeah, the WBA is at the top, IBF below that one, then the WBO. But right there, flat at the bottom is the IBO.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Co-main event done. Floyd Schofield wins by disqualification in the 5th round. I don't know what the hell kind of competitor opponent that they brung in for him at 13 and 1, a Swaro. Just a complete madman in the ring, picking up Schofield every chance that he got and sidewalk slamming him. uh, Crazy fight to watch, but of course, Schofield gets the win by disqualification in the 5th. Shout out CCI in the chat. He says, "Man, Floyd nowhere near ready for Shakur. He need to leave that alone." Oh man, yeah. Listen, I, I halfway agree with you, brother. You know what
My
I'm
thing
saying?
is, I there's
Go
not
ahead.
enough tape on Schofield. Like I was just saying, there's not enough tape on Schofield. I think with the experience, I wouldn't debate it. I really think Schofield's a very good prospect, though. I really do. I think this fight, but I think Shakur has way more experience and skill as far as if he was fighting Swervo, he would have been setting his stuff up from southpaw position with his jab. He would have been countering. He would have been timing him, and he would have really lined him up to get him out of there. I think with Schofield, with the lack of experience and seeing that he was dominating, and clearly there was nothing coming on the other side to deter him offensively. I think that inexperience kind of would be the difference in the bout with him and Shakur.
Shakur.
So while I
Yeah,
wouldn't debate, I think he's up and coming.
Shakur exposes a lot of those flaws I saw in Floyd Schofield in this fight, and he was extremely predictable in this fight. And for somebody who's as seasoned as Shakur Stevenson, uh, he's gonna pick that apart. But I think Floyd has the power to garner some respect from Shakur Stevenson. So it'll be a back foot Shakur Stevenson. But if it's a healthy back foot Shakur Stevenson, he picks him apart at this stage in Floyd's career, in my opinion,
Yeah,
for
but I
sure.
would I would counter with the predictability of Schofield is that Schofield was predictable in this fight due to his opponent. Once the opponent
Yeah,
gave him that left hook, that left, he's predictable because it was always there and there was nothing to deter it.
yeah,
So I wouldn't want to attribute like a habitual or innate, predictability on Schofield's skills. Because in that first round when he started, he felt him out. He felt him out. He was taking his time. He was cautious. He found his range. And then once he found, his money, where his bread and butter was going to be at, he just dug in.
yeah, yeah. But then that goes to say if he has some type of success versus Shakur, then that'll just be a trap Shakur sets. Like this kid Swaro, he obviously don't know how to set no traps, and that would potentially be just a trap.
Yeah, no,
Shakur's
no,
just got.
absolutely.
I'll let him have this little bit of success. Oh, he feel like he touched me right there. But watch this. It's levels to this shit for sure.
Yes, no, there's
Um,
levels, and
he-
I mean
yeah,
Shakur, man, he got some of the best defense ever, as we seen from the
yeah,
last fight with no offense. I can't wait for him to get back in the ring and really get that out of our memory. But
yeah. He's
nah, I
all
think
the
I
way up.
think I would love, like I said, I would love to see him in the future. Just imagine, man, Schofield having a few more bouts under his belt, him being seasoned, and them guys both switch stances, which they both have with the capabilities of doing. And them guys both being southpaw, jumping in the ring. That'll be an interesting bout.
Yeah, most definitely, most definitely. Eh, I always think the rankings let you know what you're prepared for. And again, once these guys start cracking the top 10, I want to see it. I'm not so much a fan anymore of letting fights marinate because you got so many fighters, man. You got so many really, really good fighters, guys who deserve opportunities. Man, let's get it on, bro. Like, I don't want to wait 3 years for a Floyd and Shakur fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to wait another 2 years for a Floyd and Keyshawn fight. These niggas, hey, look at what Devin Haney's done. You know, he got his opportunity super early. You know, like these other guys, and you look at Keyshawn, what at 24, 25 now, Schofield, around the same age. You know, get these guys some opportunities. Fuck it.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just, I just still see Floyd right now with his youth. I think he's still relatively young, and I think he's with relatively bouts. Like, what do we got? We got Shakur, high level competition. What he's got about 21 bouts under his belt,
Yeah, somewhere
if I'm
around
not
there.
mistaken.
20 to 22 fights, somewhere around
21 bouts under his belt. Yep, 2022 fights in, multiple championships in different divisions. Schofield 16-0, right? If this is supposed to be a
there.
step up in
17
his
to
fight,
0 now.
like there's 17-0 now. There's levels. You see what I'm saying? There's levels. So I would love, I think, but like I said, if they're willing and these trainers willing and they're ranked for and they're willing to jump in the fire, I'm all for it, because he looks like he got that pedigree to be pound for pound, right? But there's levels if you're gonna put him in there with Shakur, with the
Facts.
experience that he has, with the championship rounds that he has. Like it's my thing is, I'm only knocking Schofield for the experience. He doesn't have it.
Yeah.
If we're claiming this is
But then
his
when you look
highest
at, but
competition,
that's what I'm saying. It's about that time for him, because when you look at Shakur, by the time he was 17-0, he was already a champion. So
yeah,
it's time. It's about that time for Schofield. It's time for Keyshawn, who has the Olympic
yeah,
background. Shout out CCI in the chat. He said he need these type of fights to get right, but stop calling out the big dogs. Yeah, I feel you, man. Right now, it just don't make no sense. Shout out my guy J7 in the chat. He said, "What happened to Schofield fight? I am not able to catch the fight tonight, sadly." I'm with you, 7. Schofield got the DQ in the 5th round. He was in there with somebody who was just frustrated that he was getting caught continuously with basically the same punch. And Floyd Schofield was extremely explosive coming inside, and that gave him all kind of problems, which led to him excessively clinching and doing all type of crazy wrestling antics, which led to his disqualification in the 5th round. J7. Hopefully, I answered that good enough for you. But
absolutely. And I
Blaze,
would
man,
just add, yeah, I'll add to that. Definitely. Schofield started off in the first round, finding his range, filling him out, found gold with the left hand. He's southpaw. He was switching stances, switching left with the lead left hook on the money. Swervo was continuously clinching in the second round. There was a point deducted for the clinching in the fourth. Also was at the end of the first round, there was a head clash in which there was a nasty gash over the middle of Schofield's eyebrow, but great cut band, as there was like very little bleeding throughout the rest of the fight. It almost seemed as if Swirl couldn't even land a punch there. In the 4th round, there was another point deduction for a clinch. In the 5th round, there was a clinch, and it appeared that Swirl gave an uppercut below the belt, and the ref jumped in and unfortunately stopped the fight. According to the announcers ringside, Swervo had 5-point deductions in his last 2 fights, including this fight. So he seems to have a history of this type of unsportsmanlike conduct as he's fighting.
Yeah, it appears that he's just one of those extremely frustrated fighters if you're getting the best of him, and he allows his emotions to kind of take the wheel at that point. Shout out my guy CCI in the chat with the $1.99 super chat. He say new to the channel. Okay, you messed up, but he get it right. He said, "My bad, text message up, but new to the channel, but enjoying the feed. I truly appreciate you, CCI, man. Welcome to the family. Rock out with your boy, man. I gotta hit you with that money drop.
Money, 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 money. Just
that new Jack.
I'm living.
Little bit. For the city I'm living.
Hey, it took me
Come
back
on.
down memory. on it.
Listen,
For
man,
sure.
took me right back to the Carters, man. We right back to the Carters.
Hey, Nino was terrible, bro. Nino was a bad motherfucker.
Man, listen, man. I go deep with the social commentary with the '90s, man. With those movies and all that, man. New Jack's a classic, but it did, during that thing with the Super Predator theory, man, with Nino Brown and his particular character, man, was, really instrumental in like how they seen black men and images of us in the inner city to,
Yeah,
justify some of these hard on crime policies that they put in right there, because, he was a sociopath,
yeah,
as far as
yeah. And
how
that's
he
around the
moved,
time
how
when
he moved, and
the Clintons did what they did and
yeah,
moved in and that shit in place.
and Biden too with the crime bill. That was '94.
Yeah, when biting with the crime bill. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
but
most
shout out
definitely.
CCI, man. I appreciate you, bro. I just seen a post, man. I don't know how true it is, but the kid from Snowfall, you familiar with Snowfall Blaze?
Yes, sir. Classic,
Amson
instant classic.
Idris. They said it could be a New Jack City series with him playing Nino Brown. And they had him on a poster with like the Nino Brown
Ooh,
haircut and shit. I was like, wow, that'd be
ooh,
crazy.
listen. Hey,
That's
man, shout out to John
He had
Singleton,
a
RIP.
little earring and shit. I was like, boy. Shout out everybody in here rocking with us tonight, man. All 11 of y'all. Make sure you smash that like button. Uh-oh, my girl Yolanda Dixon got love for your boy. There go the super chat. I think she just dropped this 99 cents because she wants to hear that money, money, money again. Shout out Yolanda Dixon for the 99 cent super sticker. Let's hit her with the money drop.
Money, 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 money. Just enough for the city.
Living just
Just
enough.
enough.
My girl. I appreciate you, Yolanda Dixon, longtime supporter of the channel. Love you to death, girl. Appreciate you. All right, man. We are through all of the undercards, the co-main event with Floyd Schofield, which was the one I was definitely looking forward to as well. Shout out Sweet Tea, man. His performance with Brian Bomack in the corner. I just want to see an eruption of talent in that cruiserweight division. But we've made it to the main event. William Zepeda and Maxie Hughes should be coming up here real shortly. It looks like they're giving Zepeda a locker room interview right now. Blaze, first time coming out, hanging out with your boy Heavy Bad Boxing TV. I appreciate you having enough nerve to get up here. I be having a lot of people who watch don't, and they get the opportunity to come chop it up with me, but they just won't. And I'm talking about guys who's been following me for 2 years. But I thank you, man, for coming out and hanging out, bro. It's been fun.
Oh, man, listen, absolutely, man. It's a pleasure, Definitely, been looking forward to, me doing my own show in the near future. So, have
Okay.
an opportunity to come in and tag along with you and
Feet wet.
co-commentate. I'm
There
trying
you go.
trying to try not to step on your toes. I'm trying to find my smooth, like take the lead and just really get my commentary in between rounds, man. I'm really trying to, make sure the product's right over here. But I appreciate it, man. It's something I really aspire to do though. But I'm looking to be on Rainer Avenue Radio, having my own show. My first one probably be live April 11th. That's what it's looking like.
All right,
So
well,
I'll
listen, man,
definitely,
we got
hit you
support.
sometime between then. Let you know what I'm doing, how I'm doing.
Absolutely, man. I'm looking forward to it, and however you need me to help or be a part, I'm there, my brother, for sure. All right.
Yeah, we got to get you more
Main event.
traffic, brother.
Oh yeah. Absolutely, man. I'm taking it day by day, live by live, man. It's been 2 years now, man. Almost to the date where it's been consistency. So almost 10,000 subscribers, a lot of love, man. I'm happy with what's going on over here in Heavy Bag, man. I couldn't when I first started out and I told everybody I was starting a channel. I think I might have had like 15 subscribers, and that lasted for about
Yeah,
a few months until we got some traction, man. So I'm thankful for everybody who rocks out with me constantly and consistently and enjoys the show, man, for sure. You know what I mean? Thankful, man. I'm grateful.
yeah. Yeah, most definitely. So what I would just say, man, is that sticking to it, high quality content, crisp sound, crisp video, consistently showing up, man. I know it's a hockey stick principle. Your first 10,000 is going to be a lot longer than your second 10,000. It's not linear. It's not going to go at the same rate. You're going to eventually hit critical mass where it's going to pop. So just stay grinding,
Yeah,
brother.
that's cool, man. But you know what's crazy? I've already hit the goal and surpassed it. If it doesn't do anything else, I'm happy right here, man, because from the core, I'm just a boxing fan. So if I get somebody that wants to
Yeah.
listen to me talk boxing, I don't care if it's two people, I'm happy, bro. You know what I'm saying? The goal has been met, surpassed, and I am super content. Let me put it that way. You know what I mean? I don't have to be a super channel. You know what I mean? I want to rock with the people that rock with me for sure. All right, here we go. The main event, man. The ring walk is happening now. Here comes William Zepeda. I mean,
Hey,
who
heavy,
that?
you're a little hot. You're behind. You got to speed it up. They're in the ring right now. They're
They in the
announcing
ring
inside
right
the
now.
ring. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
hold
Speed
on.
it up. So they're announcing Maxie Hughes right now.
Okay, yeah, I had a little bit of buffering. All right, yeah, there we go. And I feel so bad for Maxie, man, in that Cambosis fight, man. God, he put on a hell of a performance.
Yeah.
Of course, Maxie Hughes. He's a durable guy. He's the definition of a boxer to me. You're not going to a lot of the times pull him out of his element and lure him into a brawl, which I believe is William Zepeda wants to do right off the back. But what do you do when you matched up against somebody like a Zepeda who has that fan friendly style, who comes to fight, who comes to let his hands go, who throws punches and bunches, and it's going to be right there in your face the entire fight. It's going to be interesting to see how Maxie Hughes survives this storm coming.
Yeah. I'm looking for a good fight. I think, like you said, Maxie Hughes, should have won that fight with Cambosis. So he's up for the test to fight at a high level. Zapata just looks like he's self aware and knows himself to be fighting at the highest level.
For sure. Shout out my guy CCI in the chat. He say doing great for me so far, man. I rock with Punch Drunk in Mill City, but you came on my feed and I'm rocking with it, bro. Man, I truly appreciate you, CCI, man. Thank you so much, bro. Like, most definitely, thank you. All right, here we go. William Zepeda, Maxie Hughes, the main event. Shout out to Zone, man, just giving us cards. And of course, you can catch me on Wednesday nights now on the Pro Box TV fights. I got to start covering those, man. I've been enjoying them for so long. And I think it's time that we continue to shine lights on those Pro Box TV fights. All right, Maxie Hughes, William Zepeda, center of the ring. And like always, Maxie working behind that southpaw jab. William Zepeda, you can expect him to keep that high guard all night and work behind that and try to inflict some punishment on Maxie Hughes.
Maxie Hughes, definitely great fundamentals, keeping that left hand up.
Oh, yeah. Now, you ain't going to have to tell Maxie to hold the phone. A little bit of a fill out process, but they both are letting the jabs go. Both
Absolutely.
in
They're
that
both in range looking.
There's a nice little short right hook from Zepeda. Now Zepeda doubling up the jab. Maxie with a 1-2 down the middle of his own. Lead left hook from Zepeda. That misses. There's a 3-punch combination from Zepeda. Maxie shoots the left uppercut, followed by a straight right. We got a little bit of action in the first round. Maxie loads up with the left straight. And there's a 4-punch combination from Zepeda. Maxie with a 3-punch
Both these
combination of his
fighters.
own. Go ahead, Blaze.
Both these fighters came to fight tonight. You see Maxie staying active with the jab, filling it out. Zepeda's back with his jab, getting him closer to the ropes. But we got a clinch. They're staying active to fight out. The ref didn't have to break it up. Zepeda's coming in. Nice tight left hook. Maxi with a good right. And they're mixing it up. Good 1-2
Nice,
by
yeah.
Zepeda.
Really, really great first round so far. 42 seconds to go in the first round, and neither one is willing to bend. But Zepeda on that front foot, he's doing majority of the stalking. But Maxi is not reluctant to return fire. Oh, there's a big right hand from Zepeda.
And
Then he goes
good duck
downstairs.
for the right hook. Good
Maxi
counters
Hughes,
by
no,
Maxi.
yeah, good counters from Maxi. No pushover by no means. But Zepeda, the work ethic, the punch output, the pressure. Is it going to be too much for Maxi Hughes? There's the bell end of the first. That was a really close round, Blaze. How'd you see that one?
Definitely super close. I think I might have Zepeda edged out just on the activity. He had the pressure at the end. Maxi had showed he had showed that he wasn't going nowhere. Stay active offensively. Showed a lot of defense, and not only from that defense, man, had some great counters, dodging those hooks. Late in the round. But I think
Yeah,
it could be possibly 10-10, but I would say this probably would be with 10-9 Zepeda, just because he finished the round a little more solid with more pressure on Maxi. But this looks like it's
bro.
going to be, toe to toe.
I could appreciate that front foot pressure in that round from Zepeda, and I think he probably landed the biggest, sharpest punch with that right hook in that round. So I would lean towards Zepeda in that round. Now this is a little different from Maxi Hughes. Normally he's using a little bit more footwork and is reluctant to do this much engaging, but it appears that he's all for the firefight. Here we go, round two. And
Watch for Maxi's
Zepeda.
uppercuts.
Yeah, he did shoot that left uppercut in the first round. I seen him do it one time. We're gonna see if he try and pull that tool out again.
I've seen it a couple times. He just threw a left uppercut.
There's a stiff right jab from Maxi Hughes. There's another left uppercut.
Good jab.
Here comes Zepeda. There's a right uppercut from Zepeda. And that's the beauty about Zepeda is the combination punching. A lot of the times you can expect 3 to 4 shots from Zepeda at a time.
Absolutely. Consistently throwing punches and bunches.
Oh, nice overhand left from Maxi Hughes. Doing a great job defensively, keeping his earmuffs on when he's in close quarters, which, of course, Zepeda's on that front foot. Quick little flurry from Zepeda.
I'll tell you, if they both keep this pace up for this fight, this might be a contender for fight of the year.
It definitely ain't going to go to the distance. If Maxi keeps this up, it's definitely not going to distance. He can't keep up with Zepeda with this pace. This is not Maxi Hughes.
Oh, good right. Oh, Maxi Hughes is hurt. Oh, he can't get the pressure up off of him.
He's trying to fight fire with fire, and that's just not his game.
It's not his game.
Now
It's not his game. And Zepeda's staying consistent. He's staying consistent. He's staying throwing, mixing it up. A lot of lead jabs, letting both hands go. Oh, to the body. He's working the body. Good left, right hook, left uppercut.
Zepeda doing good kitchen work. There's a big right hand upstairs from Zepeda.
Good kitchen work. Maxi Hughes still fighting, still showing us something.
And he's not abandoning the jab.
Not at all. Zepeda's pulling out his whole bag.
Yeah, he got his whole bag on display right now, man.
Absolutely. Good jab, good levels, upper and lower. Maxi Hughes comes back with 2 hard lefts. Doesn't deter Zepeda. He gets back with his jab, gets back in range, pushes him close to the ropes. Max Hughes with a right.
And as soon as
Zepeda responds back with a left, right jab. As
soon as Maxi stops throwing, here comes Zepeda.
Yeah, and I like Zepeda's inside game. No clinching. Beautiful. He's looking to work when he gets in range.
Yeah, that's all he wants to do.
Immediately goes to work. He wants to work. Good right
And that's round 2.
by Maxie Hughes. Good left by Maxie Hughes. Oh, I'm a little
Man,
bit
I'm at the end
behind
of the
you.
round. And you
Heavy.
behind me now. You gotta go live now.
Yeah, let me see.
Great round again from Williams Zepeda. You got to take your head off for Maxie Hughes for trying to fight fire with fire. He is, finding some openings in some spots where he's landing. But at times it just feels like Zepeda is overwhelming Maxie Hughes, and he's taking him out of his element, out of his game plan. This isn't the Maxie Hughes that you used to. He's not. I don't know where his legs are right now. And you don't want to be in a dog fight with Zepeda. Everybody's already picking him to knock you out, and you falling right into his game plan. Shout out CCI in the chat. He said, "Good fight. Zepeda seems to know his plan already, and Maxie is trying to figure out a plan D." All right, here we go. Round 3. Now, again, Maxie on that back foot, and he's trying to work that jab.
But Zepeda's right there, high pressure, mixing it up.
Well, as we expected, William Zepeda on the front foot, right there in front of Maxie Hughes, giving him all kind of trouble, and of course, continuously throwing punches and bunches. And the lateral
and
movement,
just giving them different looks.
That's good. Yeah, he's giving them different looks. The lateral movement and the pivoting inside is beautiful from Zepeda.
And
Look at that.
Great.
That's almost
inside, great mixing in upper and body.
Yeah. He's
and
into
the output
that.
The output's
that
clearly,
matrix
104 punches thrown and 55. Yeah, no, like you said, with the pivoting, man, it's Loma-like.
Yeah, that's Lomachenko-esque. There's a right hand from Maxie. And another right hand. Maxie looking a little bruised around that right eye. And Zepeda, again, with that high guard, working behind that high guard. Just taking advantage of every opening from Maxie Hughes. And it just doesn't look like he's going to survive this, man. The storm is here. And it doesn't look like the storm going nowhere. And you right in the eye of it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love that Zepeda's being patient. He's taking his time. He's leading everything with his left. He's keeping his high guard up. He's not overextending. He's not reaching.
That's probably the best punch of this round so far from Zepeda. Big left hook to the body that really looked like it kind of stopped.
Another left hook to the body.
Oh, my goodness. And a right hook to the body. Upstairs, downstairs from Zepeda. He's pouring it on now. Maxie can't do nothing but cover up. No return fire. The ref's got to give this thing a real look now. He's not returning any kind of fire. There's another right hand to the body. Maxie with a meaningless jab now.
And it's just a barrage of punches. He's going to work in that kitchen.
Zepeda trying to set up that left hook. He wants to set up that left hook bad now. Using that right hand, trying to set up that left hook to get, I believe, hurt Maxie Hughes and get him out of there. And there's the bell. Maxie Hughes on the back half of that round looked horrible and reluctant to throw anything. All William Zepeda right now, man. Gosh almighty. Shout out everybody in here, man. Make sure you smash that like button if you're in here listening to your boy. Thank you very, very much. Share this video or share this live for those who may not be fortunate enough to get this fight. We got you.
Yeah, this next round or two, Maxie's corner is gonna have to, consider whether or not he should continue. He's taking a lot of punishment.
Yeah, if he gets frozen again like he did in this round, where Zepeda gets off about 20 shots before he does anything, they got to consider stopping it. Even though he was covered up pretty good, but it was big right hooks like that to the body that landed and got home.
And it was a lot of body work, man. That's what I love about the experience of Zapata, man. He really took it home to the body to really set up the shots to the head. And so I'm
Absolutely.
just, with at this rate, Zapata is going to continue to, lead with his jab and, continue to, work inside. And I don't think Maxi has any offense to deter him. Sure enough,
Oh,
Zapata is pushing. He's got Maxi on his back hook, got him near the corner, work to the body, and then up to the head.
Maxie Hughes' face looking a little busted open. And here comes Zepeda. It's almost like that right jab of Maxie Hughes is a gnat at a barbecue, and William Zepeda doesn't care about it.
Yeah. Zepeda's not deterred by anything that Maxi's give. Maxi's active, but it's nothing that's deterring Zepeda from cooking.
Now it was just a matter of time of picking the right spots to really just explode on Maxie Hughes for William Zepeda. Zepeda, Maxie trying to clinch momentarily back to the center of the ring. And here comes another 5, 6, 7 punch combination from Zepeda. Now here we go again. Maxie Hughes reluctant to throw. I don't know if it's conditioning or what, but he's having too many moments where he's not
I think
throwing.
it gets when I think he's has to second guess everything. He's taking a lot of punches. He's
Yeah,
taking a lot of punches now, so I think he has to really consider whether he's going to have to defend himself or get punished when he throws his offense.
man. If he gets him out of here in this fourth round, man, I would have won the whole damn thing. Oh my goodness, there's
It's looking
another.
like a
Oh
minute
my,
left. It's looking
you got to think about stopping this fight now. You got to start thinking about stopping this fight.
yes.
It's a
As
one-way
I said, his
street,
corner
and you
has to
got
make
to
a decision, man.
you
If they
know
really care about their fighter and they really care about the career of him.
he's just teeing off. Zepeda's just teeing off. Maxie Hughes came up with the slowest right hand I've ever seen. He's not there.
Just love the consistent work by Zepeda, still really just taking his time and even in the inside,
Yeah.
really getting them with and landing clean punches and not simply swinging for the fences. He knows it's going to come to him. Good mix up. You got to call it because
I
I'm
don't
late.
think
I'm late, Heavy.
Zepeda doesn't have that one punch KO power to really, because right now Maxie Hughes is begging to be knocked out. he's begging to be knocked out. He's not even there. It's almost like he's out on his foot, on his feet. And the right hand in
But
response was the slowest I've ever seen. They got to really consider
but
stopping this
I would
fight right
say,
now.
yeah, I
And
think they
there it
really got
is.
to
They
consider. I think
stopped
the
the
quarter
fight.
really got to consider. Yeah.
They
Yeah,
stopped the
yeah,
fight.
figured as much. But I would say to Zepeda's credit, right, where it doesn't seem like he had one knockout punch, he was highly active. He thrown double the amount of punches that Maxie Hughes thrown
Oh
in
yeah,
this fight, and Maxie Hughes stayed active, relatively speaking, throughout the fight. So I don't want to take away
yeah,
from him not necessarily having one punch power. He was letting his hands go this entire fight, and he deserves the stoppage.
yeah, absolutely. And no, not to take anything away from the performance or the power of Zepeda, but if he had like that dynamite shot, that would have been the time to let it go and just get Maxie out of there. He was basically out on his feet. He was begging to get knocked out,
Yeah.
and the punches just didn't have the kind of pop on him to do so. But the accumulation of damage most definitely served him well in this one, man. Everybody was right on this one. They didn't feel like Maxie Hughes could go the distance with a William Zepeda and that work rate, and it was absolutely right.
And so the bigger discussion, right, with the discussions as far as what boxing and who's who in the 135-pound division is going to be the referendum on Cambosis, right? If Cambosis robbed Maxie Hughes in the last fight, right? there's already been questioning about how great of an opponent he was for Haney to become undisputed by beating him twice. And now he's going into this fight with Lomachenko. So
Oh,
I'm pretty sure going into the Lomachenko fight, he'll be a serious underdog after we see this type of performance from Maxi Hughes against up and coming Zepeda.
absolutely. Man, I never, my whole thing was the performance he had against Teofimo Lopez was an anomaly, straight up. I never thought George Kambosos was anything special, anything. He was always a paper champion to me. You know what I'm saying? Bottom line, that's how I felt. I've said that on several occasions. Um, and to get the performance out of Maxi Hughes that he got versus Kambosos, it tells you a lot when you look at him versus a Williams Zepeda. Bottom line.
Yeah, absolutely. So in your opinion, Heavy, what do you think? Do you think this shows the high level skill of Zepeda, being that he had this performance against Max Hughes, or does this show the less level skill of Cambosis, Robin
Uh,
Maxi
I
Hughes?
think it
Which
does
one you think? Is
both.
it both?
I think,
It's both. Okay.
yeah, yeah, I think it's both. I think it shows you that Williams Zepeda is a level above both of these guys, and Cambos is nowhere near the upper echelon of the division. I'm picking any of these guys to beat George Kambosos Jr. I think Vasily Lomachenko is going to make Kambosos look silly. You know, what I mean, he probably gets a knockout, which he hadn't had in a while. So he could potentially not. Even though Kambosos is a tough son of a bitch, I think if anybody knocks him out, it's going to be Lomachenko. I think Lomachenko knocks Kambosos out. But to answer your question, yeah, it's both. It goes to show that Kambosos doesn't belong in the upper echelon of this division. And it goes to show that Maxi Hughes, the success that he did have against Kambosos was against a bum.
Fair enough. Fair enough. And so do I now I got another question. Zapata putting on a spectacular performance tonight. What do you think about now him looking to probably set up a fight with Shakur Stevenson as Shakur has called him out. So with this type of performance, what do you think the prospects of that particular bout coming into fruition?
Well, I hope Golden Boy does it, man. I think they were just reluctant to do it. Shakur Stevenson went down the list. He called Zepeda out when Zepeda didn't have a fight at the time, and they were reluctant to do it. Um, Listen, Zepeda style reminds me a lot of Oscar Valdez, but Oscar Valdez is stronger. You know what I mean? In my opinion, he was stronger at 130. Um, Shakur's used to these high volume guys like a Zepeda, and I think it makes for a really good fight. I hope that they can get that fight done next for Shakur Stevenson. I don't know, but again, I don't know if Oscar's going to be willing to sacrifice Zepeda, because he can put fights together like this for Zepeda.
Oh, and you're absolutely right. So when you look at the business, and I always respect the business of boxing, you're absolutely right. But I'm interested. I'm interested if individuals after Shakur Stevenson's last underwhelming performance, if they might think that they have the confidence to beat him, because that's one of the things that they said. Him having that subpar performance makes people
Yeah,
feel emboldened that he could fight him. Now with Zepeda didn't show any type of power. Maybe I need to go back and look at some other tapes to see if he has any power there at all within his fighting scheme. But we know with Shakur, with a fighter of this caliber that lacks power, he's willing. If he stands in the box with Maxi, he'll have way more ring IQ, way more countering, way more footwork, and definitely make Maxi Hughes pay way more earlier, with the
yeah,
punches in bunches if when Shakur is able to get him off. So I'm very interested to see if De La Hoya and Zepeda, hopefully he has
yeah,
agency and figured out who he wants to fight. And it's for a title fight, right? It would be for a shot at the title. I'm interested to see if they would try to make that fight. And I think it would be lucrative in the sense of it'd probably be the biggest fight for Zepeda, monetary wise. I'm not necessarily
yeah. It
sure
would.
what Shakur is interested in with Zepeda versus other prospective fights.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, man. I would definitely like to see that fight. even though I believe Shakur want to fry bigger fish, it's just a matter of just trying to get him in the ring with some decent names. With all that has happened, and people moving up, 35 just ain't what it was. You got a handful of names now that the casual fans do know, and the fighters that they don't know, it doesn't make sense, because you want to make the big fights. But for Shakur Stevenson, the Zepeda fight makes a lot of sense if he can't get anybody else. And again, that's if Oscar, and I don't think Zepeda has a co-promotional deal, so it'll be up to Oscar if he wants to put Zepeda in there with him. So uh, how much sense does that make? I don't know, but he looks ready as ever to go in there with Shakur Stevenson. I don't think you get any more polished or any more tuned than Zepeda is right now.
Absolutely. Zepeda looked very good tonight. Zepeda fought at a high level. He was running everything throughout that jab. All his bunches was very intentional. He even took his time towards getting the stoppage, like unlike when we seen the contrast with Schofield of really, going for the fences and just going for that one hitter quitter, or that one punch knockout. He really
Yeah.
continued to put consistent pressure on Max Hughes and wear him down to where it was obvious either the ref was going to have to stop it, or as I said before that round, that his corner has to seriously consider the
Corner.
stoppage.
Yeah.
So most definitely, I think
Didn't get it right.
Zepeda is, like, from a boxing standpoint, he's ready. He's ready to, I think he's a title contender. I think he's ready. I don't think, like you said, I don't think he needs any more fights or any more, anything to demonstrate that he's ready to contend for a belt.
I'm listening to Oscar real quick. Oscar be so full of shit, man. I ain't mad at Oscar though. Coming up, man, I was a huge De La Hoya fan. Talk about somebody who fought everybody.
Man,
Had to love Oscar.
listen, man, them Trinidad, them era, Sugar Shane
Man,
Mosley,
beautiful.
that, man, it's beautiful.
EP, man.
Absolutely. That was that, come on, Sweet Pea Whitaker. You go back, I'm a little younger, man. I'm 86. I'm born in 86. But I'd watched enough ESPN
Okay.
Classic to see my guy Sweet Pea, do his thing, so
You
Sweet
right
Pea was
behind me. I'm 83.
nice aesthetically.
Yeah.
Okay, yep, for sure, for sure, for sure. But Sweet Pea was nice. Just like, it's
Yes.
just smooth. It's the aesthetics. It's the eyeball. It's one thing to rack up some wins, but it's like how he performed that sweet science from that southpaw. It was
It
beautiful.
was
It
a
was a
beautiful
beautiful. It
thing
was
to
a
watch.
beautiful to behold, man. It was a beautiful thing to behold. Most definitely, he's one of the fighters that, when I go through the eras, when I look back, obviously, my favorite, fighter of all time is Ali. Just for the simple fact of the
Yeah.
politics, and you got to remember, like in the '60s, no sooner than he beat Liston, he used that platform to, speak on behalf of Black folks and injustices in this
Yeah.
country, and the government, stripped his titles, kind of like what they did with Luau Cinder and blocked the dunk, So
Yeah.
you feel me? So, for them to
He was a
strip
part of the
Ali of his
movement.
titles,
Yeah.
absolutely. They stripped Ali in his prime of his titles. Then he had to
Oh
wait.
my
Then he had to get back in the ring with Frazier, right? Go 15
God.
rounds.
Real quick.
Get
Final punch
rocked.
that
Get up.
161 landed to 53. 105 power punches to 34. 46%, almost 50% landed. And anytime you landed almost 50% of your power punches, it's probably a short night. So congratulations to Williams Zepeda doing what he do best versus a Maxi Hughes, man. But yeah, man, absolutely right about Muhammad Ali, man. Being a part of the movement amongst other things, and then standing on his square, standing on what he believed in, which hindered him and got him stripped as far as dodging the draft. So yeah, man, that's what made him the greatest, man. Ali's the greatest, man, for sure.
Absolutely. But just heavy,
Yeah,
heavy, just think about it. They stripped him. He was out inactive for a few years. He couldn't fight.
3 years,
Then
three
they
fucking years,
three
man.
years, three
Yeah,
years. Then they reinstate him. Then he climbs back that mountain and goes straight for Frazier. Goes
yeah,
15 rounds. Gets
yeah.
hit with a devastating punch to get dropped in that 15th round by Frazier. Broke his jaw. Got
Good
up.
draw.
Face
Yeah,
swollen and everything. Then after that, Frazier gets whooped by Foreman, and then he beats Foreman. Like, this is what I'm saying.
Foreman.
Like, when we talk about this, because the
Foreman in
young
the
kids and
jungle.
all that, like I said, we young, they protecting that O. Like this is
Yeah,
where the O don't matter when you go through that type of adversity. That type
yeah,
of
yeah.
adversity, and then part of the movement and all of that, like they gotta put some respect on Ali's name. Because I'm a big, like I
They
said, I'm
do.
from the era.
They
I'm gonna
do.
tell
I
you, man,
think
you gotta get some
one
respect.
thing
Because I'm
for sure,
TBE.
Ali gets his respect from everybody for sure.
Yeah, but I think we got to keep telling the story though. I think they're losing in this social media age, heavy. I really do, because I'm a big,
Yeah,
Floyd Mayweather, Floyd Mayweather. He's one of the best. He's the best technical boxer in the I've ever seen as far as just Indian fight at such a high level. And my thing is, what I loved about him is if it wasn't for Ali and those guys, he wouldn't be able to do the business that he was able to do. Ultimately, buying out his contract for Top Rank from 750,000, turning from Pretty Boy Floyd to Money Mayweather, and getting all his money and making some of the most lucrative his bouts. Right, not only getting 50-0 and being considered one of the greatest boxers, right, standing on his record, but also getting all of his money. I think that's definitely important for
absolutely.
us because
Yeah, yeah,
historically,
yeah,
us as Black people, man, we've been exploited. So I
absolutely.
really want to just acknowledge that. But I got a question for you, right, with the errors and with the boxing.
Hold on, real quick. Let me check the chat real quick. CCI say just share the channel, man. Definitely good contact, fellas. But I appreciate you, CCI. I only hit your boy with another super sticker, fellas. One time versus Tim, Pitbull versus Rolly. I gotta hit you with that money. I gotta hit you with that money drop. Let's get it.
Money, 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 money. Just enough for the city.
I'm living.
Live
Big shout
in
out to
just
CCI, man.
enough.
Real quick, we got to answer CCI's question. The super chat, he says, fellas, one time versus Tim and Pitbull versus Rolly. Listen, I like Keith Thurman, and we talking about history. I can remember a time where I thought Keith Thurman was the best welterweight in the world, unified WBA, WBC champion, beat the likes of Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, was in line for Floyd if Floyd wanted to keep fighting. Keith Thurman was the guy, in my opinion, in the welterweight division. I thought he was holding the torch for the welterweight division at one point as well. But Tim Tszyu, now as active as he's been, he's fighting like 3 times a year. Ton of power. Keith Thurman moving up in weight, in activity. He's fought once in over the last 4.5 years. At 35 years old, we've seen the power diminish with a common opponent with Tank Davis, who's a smaller fighter, and a Mario Barrios, and he wasn't able to knock out Mario Barrios. But I thought the footwork and the skill set was still very much there. But again, that was over 2 years ago. When you look at the run Tim Tszyu has had, and you look at the punching power, the skill set of a Tim Tszyu, he's scary. And I think Tim Tszyu's a dog. And I think that mountain is just a little bit too steep for Keith Thurman right now. If he has anywhere near the footwork he used or once had, maybe he gives Tim Tszyu some trouble. But that, to me, that means the fight just ends probably a little bit later because I think he eventually catches him. And if Tim Tszyu decides to look at that kitchen of Keith Thurman early and often, I think it'll be an even shorter night. And I'll let Blaze answer that, and then we'll answer the Pitbull Rolly. Go ahead, Blaze.
Oh, nah, heavy. I think I second everything you said. I think the only thing I would add is that just the activity of Tim in comparison to Thurman. I think that says it all. Tim. Thurman's been very inactive. I can't see him coming in with that much ring rust to coming into a title fight and actually competing at the level that Tim Tszyu's competing at right now. So,
Yeah. And what about Pitbull versus Rolly?
Pitbull versus Rolly. It looks like a pretty good fight. They got a common opponent with Tank. I think Rolly overextended himself and got caught with the one hitter quitter with Tank. And then Pitbull fought against a Tank with a hurt hand, was able to survive 12 rounds. So I'm just interested to see the styles, to see how it play out. Um, I'm starting to like Rolly more as a person. I've seen some interviews outside of his act as a promoting the fight. I really think he's really sincere about really with the sport. I think he takes it particularly serious. You know, his last bout I didn't think was one of his greatest bouts, and so I'm interested to see. This seems to me to be a pretty competitive fight.
Who you like?
As I don't necessarily definitively know who would exactly win, but I would definitely, in my opinion, I would be leaning more towards Rolly. I think he'll have a little bit more. I think with size, I think with his reach, I think he'll be able to. I think he'll be able to outperform against Pitbull just simply with his size and his reach.
Okay. CCI, man, I have to take Pitbull in this fight, and it's based on Rolly Romero not having a back foot game. We see, and I always say this, I say this in my last live, I think it was. We saw the success Rolly Romero was able to have against a Floyd, against a Tank Davis. A lot of people don't want to admit it. A lot of Tank fans don't want to admit it. But Rolly was whooping Tank's ass up until he wasn't, in my opinion. Maybe I was seeing something crazy, but it looked like Rolly was whooping Tank's ass up until he wasn't. And he looked great on the front foot. But you fast forward to Rolly Romero's next fight against the old fella, Israel Barroso. Barroso was game. He wanted to come forward. He didn't box Rolly Romero like Tank tried was boxing Rolly Romero. He was on the front foot as well and matching fire with fire. Tank told us by far Rolly Romero was the hardest punching guy he'd ever been in the ring with. That didn't matter to Israel Barroso. He came in there moving forward and putting that pressure on Rolly Romero, forcing him on the back foot, and he looked horrible. All Pitbull Cruz know how to do is come forward. He doesn't have a jab. He don't got shit but them hooks, and he's coming right at Rolly Romero. Rolly Romero at some point, even if it's, in my opinion, it'll probably be the entire fight, will be fighting off the back foot and looking bad while he's doing it. So that's why I think Rolly Romero is going to, or Pitbull is going to have the success in this fight. I just think coming on that front foot and pressing Rolly Romero a lot like Barroso did is going to force that back foot boxing from Rolly, which I think he doesn't have it all. And I don't think he has the IQ to figure out Pitbull, who has no jab. So I'm taking Pitbull in that fight. GMT Sports, my guy Slick 50 joining us, and you can jump right in this conversation. This was a super chat, $1.99 from CCI. Who you got in the Tim Zoo fight, and who you got in the Pitbull fight? My guy GMT Sports. Are you there? You there, Slick 50?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. My bad. I was on mute. I muted myself. But
Okay.
shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. You know what
My
I'm saying?
God.
Thank you for letting me on. I got Tim Zoo. I got Tim Zoo. It's 1-1s though, but I do gotta put this out there for everybody talking about because of the words, the way that you can stop that because your boy Simon come from that way anyways, an amateur. So it ain't too much for him. You know what I'm saying? That's where he want to be at anyways. You know what I'm saying? But like it's an activity for me. Like I said, it's gonna be some lessons for Tim Zoo to take for this. But once it gets to past 5, I think it's all Tim Zoo. You know what I mean? You know. Now for as the other fight, I'm gonna be honest with you, 1 2 ways. What Rolly we gonna get? I think Rolly shell shot. I think Rolly once he got knocked out in front of everybody after that embarrassment did something to him, that he'll feed into just backing up and letting Eastside Cruz get off. You know what I'm saying? When it
Tank
don't
broke
have to
him.
be that was tall, rangy, whatever, and he couldn't do nothing with him because he don't have no he don't know how to cut the ring off. He don't know how to do none of that. So last fight and knowing that I got more skills than that other guy, I can't think of that dude's name. But I'm looking at the fight knowing I can have that same
Hey,
type
Slick,
success.
turn the
But I
volume up on
think
your mic a little bit.
that his head fucked up from the tank fight. You know what I'm saying? He don't. It's just how some fighters are, bro. Yeah.
I can dig it. So you like,
Okay.
so who you like in that
Can you
fight?
hear me?
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know what's going on. Okay, hold on. There's something too. Let me change this. It's like I'm sputtering all over the place. I don't know if it's my. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna go out and come back in. All right.
Okay. All right. We'll be here.
And so yeah, I would say, look, I would encourage you heavy to go back and watch that Rolly and Tank fight again. Because when I watched it in real time, I had Rolly up. Rolly was up, and then
That's what I
he
was
got
saying.
knocked out. And then when I no, yeah, but what I'm saying, when I watched it again, it didn't look as it didn't seem like Rolly was as up as much as I thought. That's all I would say. I would say I had Rolly, competing in that fight. But I thought Rolly was working, was really doing work. But then when I went
Let
back
me
and
ask
looked
you this:
again,
was Rolly winning that fight?
listen, I had Rolly competing. Like I didn't like when I first watched it, I was like Rolly was winning that fight. When I went back and watched it again, I was like, I don't think he's not necessarily fully winning the
Yeah,
fight.
fight
That's all.
three times.
All I ask, is just to watch it again. That's it. Look, because
I-
I'm what I'm telling you. That was arguable. Rolly was working. So I'm not going to debate. That's why I said I don't have a
Yeah,
total contrast where I'm like, no, Tank was clearly winning. All I'm saying is just go back
yeah.
and watch it again. And then all I
I
will say
watched
is
it, man.
that
I done watched
you
the fight three or four times. Shout out my cousin Joe who
okay,
watched it with
okay,
me multiple times.
okay.
Because I
It,
was like, it's no way. And then when you go back and watched it, I still felt like Rolly was having more success in a lot of those spots. And you couple that with the pressure that he was giving Tank Davis, I had to give him those rounds. I thought Rolly was winning that fight by 2 rounds when the knockout occurred. Yeah.
I think probably the best way I can describe it was Rolly was winning those rounds, but Rolly didn't hurt. There was Tank was never in trouble. Tank
No,
was never
no,
like in
no, he
trouble,
was
right?
no. And you can
And
see
because he
Tank
was never in
in the
trouble,
strap.
exactly. And
Yeah.
because Tank was never in trouble, if you look at what he did with the counter to drop to knock out Rolly, right? That same type of style when Ryan Garcia was aggressive at him in that fight in the second round, it was a counter that put him down. So all I'm saying is that, Tank's testament is that everybody looks at him as a puncher because he has spectacular one punch knockouts. But what Tank is at heart is a boxer. He's a boxer first. And so
Yeah.
what I would have segue into this is that I'm interested to see. I thought Rolly had confidence and aggression against Tank, how he had it, because he was bigger. But when he ran into Baroza, who he wasn't necessarily bigger of, he had problems. Now I'm interested to see if he comes in a fight with Pitbull Cruz, and because he's bigger than him, if he'll come with that same type of energy that he came in those early rounds with Tank. Because people would have believed that after the Tank fight, Rolly in himself and he don't have the confidence to thump. So I'm interested to see that if he'll come with that type of energy or that type of aggression
He
that
not
he came
because the
into the
reason why I
fight
say
with
he not
Tank.
is because Tank's not a brawler. Pitbull's a brawler. That's the kind of fight he wants.
Yeah.
He wants Rolly to come in and come straight at him. That gives Pitbull his best opportunities, in my opinion. Real quick, CCI in the chat, he said, I feel Pitbull doesn't have a back foot game, which he doesn't. And yes, Rolly was wiping Tank's ass and then he got stopped. True. I feel you, bro. That's exactly what I saw too. GMT, he's here. How's the mic? Everything good now, GMT?
Yeah, can you hear me? Can y'all hear me?
There you go. Yeah, I heard you loud and clear, brother.
Yeah,
All right, for sure, for
peace,
sure.
y'all. And I'm gonna have to step
I
off.
feel
Y'all. So it was a pleasure. It was a pleasure,
Oh,
to be here, to be able to,
okay, man.
call the shots with
I
you.
got Blaze, man. I appreciate you, bro, for stopping by, man, and rocking out with your boy. Make sure you come back often, man. Rock out with me, man. I'm here. I know you want to get polished up for April, and again, if you need me for anything, need me for any kind of support, I'm here, my brother. You know what I mean? In the meantime, if you want to get your feet wet, come rock out. All right.
Oh man, I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate the pleasure you have me on the platform, man. Y'all continue to be blessed.
All
sir.
right,
Yes,
man.
sir.
My guy plays to the next episode, my brother. Peace. GMT. Now you was making a point about the Rolly Romero and Tank David. I mean, Rolly Romero and Pitbull fight.
Yeah, I feel like people were shell shocked. I mean, I get what was the name? Blaze? Susa Blaze.
Yeah,
The argument you were saying with Tank. Tank is a boxer first with the facade of a knockout artist, right?
right.
But you can't hold that candle to a Barroso. Barroso is what Barroso was doing is the same thing Isak finna be doing. Come forward and fight.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
So, and if Barroso got that same fucking goddamn got that type of Rolly, I'm expecting to see the same Rolly with Isak.
Exactly. A non-back foot having ass Rolly looking crazy and taking some big shots.
Yeah. Real tough.
Yeah,
I don't care how much they showed this cat in the desert beating up a damn pinata. That was the weirdest shit I ever seen.
Word.
So I mean, I it's not that Rolly's garbage, it's that he's just shell shocked. He's never been embarrassed like that. He don't know how to come back for it. It's almost like when Keith Thurman got knocked out and ran. Right?
Yeah.
Disappeared off the face of the earth. When he could have used his mouthpiece to bail him out of it. Hey, it's fucking boxing. This is at 30. It is what it is. And nobody would have gave a fuck.
Pacquiao was a legend too.
Yeah,
so, it's nothing to be ashamed about or embarrassed about.
Right. And nobody would have cared. Nobody would have cared here, bad.
Nah, hell no. Now, of course, the card that we just witnessed, and you joined us a little bit late, the Zepeda Maxie Hughes fight. I gotta ask you, what'd you make of that fight? What'd you see from Zepeda? What'd you see from Maxie?
I loved it.
And what'd you want from Zepeda?
People sleeping on Zepeda. Zepeda had old school qualities of a Jack Dempsey and things that he shows me that he studies. Every time I watch this man, he gonna fuck you. He gonna fuck with your head the first, second round. I love that he show you different looks, different levels, and not only that, he mixes his power up. If you go back and watch the first, second round, the first round, not in this fight, okay, but the first round of this fight, he figured him out. This dude was pop. Okay, I get him with that. Pop, I get him with that. The heavier shots, and he would stop it, touch his head, pull back, let him get his confidence up. Second round, all that shit was coming full-fledged. Pop, pop, pop. Those are the tangibles that casuals don't understand. It's more mental warfare in that motherfucker. Duh, it's a boxing ring. We're here to fight. You get what I'm saying? So it has to be more than me just swinging my hands and all that, and he does that. And I love it. I love it, bro. And when he know he has you, he stays on the gas, bro. Like,
and I think that was the difference for me. It was the fact that he had Maxie Hughes in a position in the damn third and fourth round where he couldn't even throw a punch.
Yeah.
The barrage and the onslaught was just that much. And
moving
he took his way into that position.
Yep.
So yeah, man, I completely 100% agree there with you about Zepeda. Now, what do you think should be next for Zepeda? A lot of people are calling for the Shakur fight. This is a fight that Shakur
damn, that's the
down the list.
I want to see Floyd go. I want to see Floyd Schofield go with Shakur, but like, I wouldn't mind seeing Zepeda neither. Though.
You think Floyd is ready? Because a lot of people don't think Floyd is ready for somebody like
Floyd
a
ready.
3-division world champion and a Shakur Stevenson, whom, might I add, only has 4 more fights. Or, well, now, 4 more fights over the 17-0.
But who does Floyd remind you of? I mean, his height is why he fights the way he fights. So who does he remind you of?
Who does Floyd Schofield remind me of?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen any remnants of anybody from Schofield. Who you got in mind?
He is your rebirth of Sean Porter. He's gonna come in with that dash, with that fucking punch, and he's gonna smother the fuck out of you, bro.
He's explosive, bro.
Yeah,
he's explosive.
You. He gonna do all that. Now he
Yeah,
can sharpen up better than Sean Porter as well, but that's his style of fucking fight. Goddamn,
right. Yeah.
you understand
'Cause
me?
I don't think Sean has ever been as crispy with his punches as Floyd Schofield.
See the
But
difference.
I definitely can see the resemblance in the explosiveness.
The difference. The difference is Sean didn't get footwork till late.
Yeah.
Okay, Schofield has it now. You know what I mean? That's the only difference. Like even in the if the latest fight, Terrence fight, when he got on Terrence, he had the sidestep. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't learn it till late. I've been begging Sean to have footwork. If Sean had that footwork,
I
hella
think we
back
all
when,
I think
oh
we
my
all
god,
did.
oh
Yeah.
my god. But like
Matter of
he didn't
fact,
learn.
I was always surprised at the success that Sean Porter was able to get
Yeah,
with his type of style.
you're right, right. He's just
Yeah.
strong.
It was he was just strong
He's
and
just a strong
explosive.
cat, right?
Yeah.
Floyd has the dash in, that fucking gazelle, all that, but he's just like Sean. He doesn't know how not to not smother himself, especially when his punches don't connect. He's hitting the air and he gon' that headbutt was totally his fault.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? He don't
Yeah.
understand that. So and I was screaming and screaming like, just have patience. The shit there. Just have patience. That he couldn't miss with the left. Just have patience. But he don't have it yet. You know, and Shine through his life, I felt like Shine, unless Shine can get you fight his game, he didn't have patience neither. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's the
That's
truth.
why the Shine and Earl fight was nice. It's classic because he forced Earl to fight Doghouse.
Yeah,
Inside.
to get in to straight get in the war with him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He
So
him at his
like,
own game for real.
yeah, and yeah, so you know, Floyd gonna be dope. I would like to see him fight. But if I had to put it in order, I'm not gonna lie. If I was Shakur, I'll fight Floyd first and then fight Zepeda.
I like Floyd too, but as of right now, you got to keep Floyd away from anybody with any real power, because given what I've seen from him, he's explosive. God knows he's explosive, but he can tend to be a bit repetitive, and timing is everything. And if he gets in there with somebody that's a big puncher, they time his ass right, it's lights out, because you're gonna run right into it. You're gonna run.
Goddamn right.
You feel me?
Mhm.
But man, I like what they doing with him, but I definitely think at 17-0 now, it's time to step them all the way up.
Yeah.
I want them to find that Pedraza type
Okay.
fight
Yeah.
for Schofield, like they did with Keyshawn in his last fight, for sure.
I can see that. The only reason I say Shakur, because Shakur, see, one thing about Shakur got pro qualities and he still has some amateur qualities.
Yeah,
So
hold up real quick, GMT. Let me holler at my boy CCI. He said, I also
Okay.
think Thurman will give Tim that stuff Tim hasn't seen. Thurman is good to go.
Mhm.
Yeah. He's definitely gonna teach Thurman some shit in that fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Fucking
He's gonna
right.
pick up some shit.
Fucking
And he says, Edwin De Los Santos is what he needs to get to Shakur. Wow, I like that. But again, now Edwin De Los Santos, I believe, is one of those guys that got the kind of pop that could, you potentially might
I
not
would
want to
do
line
it.
him up with.
There's gonna be some headbutts in that motherfucker too.
Yeah, it's gonna
Both of them coming
be
in.
some headbutts.
Just
But
there's
man,
gonna
if
be
De
headbutts
Los
in there too.
Santos can land that clean right on his ass,
Yeah.
but he has the power to knock out De Los Santos too. I like that measuring stick from CCI. Shout out to CCI, man. That's a good one for sure.
I think Floyd
Because
just
I
needs
would
to
like
get some
that
better
fight
footwork.
for the rematch with Shakur.
Yeah, well, I say he gotta run that back.
Or if you want to put him in there with a Floyd Schofield. All I know is Oscar better give Floyd Schofield something real his next fight. Like, it's got to be a top 15 guy. You know what I mean? Somebody that we really know of.
Nah, it's okay. Don't do that.
Yeah. But great card, man. Oh, did you see the Marquise Weston fight? The Bomac fighter.
Yeah. The cruiserweight. Cruiserweight.
Yeah, cruiserweight.
Mm-hmm.
I like that kid, man.
Yeah, me too. And I like what he said after the damn fight. I've been saying that for the fucking longest.
What part?
Where he was saying, quit judging people by if they lose their last fight. It's plenty of fucking boxes out here, they can beat current boxers that have lost, and that's the
Hell
fucking
yeah,
truth.
man. Hell
And
yeah. All
boxing
my
has
favorite fighters have suffered losses, man.
yes,
So,
yes,
but
yes,
you know
and
that's that
boxing
new
has
day and
been
age shit, bro.
and boxing has become for what have you done for me lately
Yeah,
on some Janet Jackson shit, and I don't like that.
that-
You know what
that's,
I'm saying?
that's exactly what it is. Damn, I say that shit all the time, bro. That's exactly what kind of fucking business the sport of boxing is. What have you done for me lately? How you looked in your last fight? You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And it shouldn't even be like that for real.
And I'm glad he said that shit. 'Cause I've been saying that shit just because you see this guy. Because it takes away from when we sit here and say styles make fights.
Yeah,
You can't say that and then say styles make fights. It's either you
exactly,
gotta believe in one or the other. You know what I mean?
exactly, exactly.
Them
And the
Don King
style of a
called
Zepeda versus
yeah.
a Shakur Stevenson,
Ooh, that would be
you
hard,
know,
bro. I would fuck
damn
with. That's
right,
why I said I would take Floyd Schofield first, then Zepeda.
absolutely,
That Zepeda fight gonna be a harder fight for Shakur, bro. A way harder fight.
absolutely. But look, GMT man, I appreciate you coming here, jumping in at the end, man.
It's
I
all
definitely
good.
want to throw this fight. I got a few things I got to do, man. I gotta wrap this thing up, man. Man, you already know how because I sit here, especially with a boxing mind like yours. I sit here, we'll rap all goddamn night.
Yes, sir.
But
Yes,
I'm gonna
sir.
wrap this thing up. Shout out everybody who came through the chat, man. CCI, of course, my girl Yolanda Dixon, man. J7, Blaze coming and joining your boy for the very first time. Hopefully, we'll see a little bit more of Blaze. I like Blaze, man. He was commentating the fight with me. I don't know if you got to catch him. And of course, my Aussie family, Mark Wynn, GMT Sports. Hit him with your shout outs, man. Get us out of here.
Y'all know what it is. It's your boy GMT Sports. You see it right here. Goddamn me. I'm
There you
on
go.
holy. I've been drinking my holy water. But look, y'all know what it is. Come through, support. But first and foremost, I gotta reiterate. Support Heavy Bag, bro. Good dude. You know what I'm saying? Hit that subscribe
Thank you,
button.
bro.
And I'm gonna tell y'all something. More importantly, hit that like button. Help my boy reach more televisions, more phones. That's what the like button actually does. So it ain't just to say you like it. It's also say you like it, but you want to support him. So hit the like button first. Hit the subscribe button second. And after you do that with your funk ass, come on over to GMT Sports and check me out too. All right? I appreciate you, Heavy Bag, all day. You hear me?
Man, you already know the vibe, man. I definitely appreciate you, my brother. All right, with that being said, man, it's your boy Heavy Bad Boxing TV. I'm out of here, baby. Peace.
Deuces, bro.
Deuces, my guy.
Perfect.